Hey guys, I want to talk to you about receiving, or maybe I wasn't live yet. Hey guys, I want to talk to you about receiving information from the dead, aka spirit guides, angels, past loved ones. More more particularly, I'm talking about speaking with the dead today. I am here live, so if you get to join me live, say hello, and if you guys are watching this and really get value from it, please push like and subscribe. That would be awesome. My name is Brandoline Johnson. You guys can find me on Instagram at I am Brandoline. Or of course, and thank you for the like, somebody that's watching right now. Or of course, you can join us in our Facebook community, your spiritual awakening community. So the reason why I'm jumping on here today is because I was just speaking to the dead. And it's super interesting. So I'll tell you guys the story because as maybe more people jump on. Hey, Nikki or Nick. Uh, so there's this guy that I've kind of been seeing or dating or whatever you call it these days, and his mom is in spirit. I don't think he knows I talk to the dead. Yeah, I don't think he knows I talk to the dead. But like when I go to his house, she's very, very present, right? And it was just like 1 minute, 11 seconds, and there was like one viewer and one like, and now it's changed. But still one while I'm talking about this lady. So I thought to myself, and so you guys get a little insight of like my dating life. And you guys know that my husband is in spirit as well. So all this dating stuff is new to me. So I thought to myself, and you guys can tell me if I'm a little too stalkerish, that it might be nice since I've seen this guy a couple times to like take him, like he really likes to decorate for Christmas apparently. So I was thinking of taking him like a little ornament or something. And then I thought, oh, how cool would it be if I brought his mom with me to like the store, his mom that is in spirit, because I could see her, right? And apparently she likes dolphins, and I know that because I've been over his house. He's got dolphins everywhere. Good Lord, if he ever saw this video, he'd probably like, whatever. Like feel like I'm fucking nuts, right? But it's so crazy because the reason why I'm making this video is because my conversation with this woman, because as soon as as soon as I start thinking about her, bam, she's there. This is how mediumship works. I'm thinking about her essence. And so then all of a sudden we're in frequency with each other. And she's like, oh, hi, I'm here. And so then you can just go a little bit deeper. So you guys know I love to teach psychic and mediumship development. I feel like it's so important for us to learn this language of the light. This is the true one and only language. Everything else is a distraction, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. You guys hear me say that all the time. But anyway, so I'm thinking about her and her essence is instantly there. So I'm like, she could go to the store with me. And then I thought, well, what if I show up with like whatever this gift is? And then he's like, how unique is this? And where did you come up with it? And then I just wanted to like go into, in my brain, like more of your mom looks like this. She's holding her shoulders this way. Her hair looks a little, short, like description. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, like it gets deeper, right? So all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, she has a cat. The cat's in spirit with her. The cat had fucking asthma. The cat was allergic to some sort of either the cat litter or his own urine. And I know this sounds crazy, right? But because I've been working with spirit and speaking to the dead for so long, I totally trust and allow the information that comes through me. So I thought to myself, I was like daydreaming, right? This is how it works too. It's almost always in your daydreams. But I was daydreaming about what if this guy wanted like validation, and I just imagined him like kicking me out of his condo, saying, "Get the fuck out of here, you crazy spiritual lady." But then him all of a sudden realizing, going, there's no possible way that you would have known anything about the cat, anything about the asthma. Yeah, maybe I saw a picture in his condo of his mom, subconsciously. And so we could not really get validation on that. But the whole point of my video here, let me back up for a second, is I wanted to give you guys a little bit of the backstory of why I make this videos, because I was communicating with this woman. But the whole point is like the dead people. And I made a short video the other day about how dead people don't move their mouth. They speak in frequency, but everybody receives it differently. So for me, they know how to communicate with me. So then I want to say assimilate that language, but at the same time, I want to say that they start realizing, so they start throwing more shit at you when they know how you work with them. So for me, it's like it goes from the image of the lady in spirit to all of a sudden look at my cat, to all of a sudden, oh my God, I can't breathe, to all of a sudden I feel some fumes, to all of a sudden, also for some reason she had super, super heavy shoulders. Something was like heavy on her back. She probably, like, see, I'm still talking to her. She probably worked in some sort of administrative position where it's really heavy, maybe even an overweight, tall, maybe has something going on with her hips, right? So, and how do I know all this stuff? Because she's just like throwing it at me and like visions, but also in like, oh my God, now I can't breathe. And all of a sudden I smell like ammonia, and all of a sudden this, and all of a sudden that. And so once you develop your energetic receptors and you start communicating with the dead, then once they know that you know that they know, right? I always joke about that. Once they know how you operate, then they're going to just be going bam, 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 bam. And they're going to take you along this journey instead of like slow, here's the image, and you're trying to search into the dark as the medium. Like, is this right? Is this right? Because mind you, there was no one here for me to get validation from, which is usually what will happen when you're developing in the beginning. We make sure that you're constantly getting validation, because otherwise you're not going to trust enough to allow the information to come out of your mouth to deliver it to the person that needs it, right? But backing up again, in order for you to get to this process where I'm at, right, it's so important for you to develop into those energetic receptors, which I think is super groovy. Do I sit here and do mediumship readings all the time? No, but I mean, look at how, this is kind of corny, but look at how it's actually showing up in my life based on a little gift that I thought that I wanted to get this cute boy, right? So it's like all of a sudden, well, call in his mother in spirit and get this cute boy a gift that will be more meaningful for him, whether or not I bust out the crazy spiritual lady and let him know that I brought mom with me, or if I just give it to him and he will be like, wow, that's like very touching. That's very sentimental. It really actually means something to me. How did you know I would like that? So these types of things you could use in your regular life. This is why I'm so passionate about teaching you guys this, because it's not just being a medium. It's not just being a psychic. It's you receiving information randomly and utilizing it in your regular life, in your career, right? And with all the shit show that's going on in our world, being able to see through so much of the facade, being able to communicate with actual real energy, real entity, and receiving that light language in a massive, massive way. So they know, point being, let me see video again, they know to like show me and take me down this road really very quickly, because they know that I'm paying attention. I'm like, okay, next. Okay, you look like this, you breathe like this, you smell like this. Oh, you had a cat, it died like this, it's with you in spirit, it looks like this. Let's go. And me being able to trust it enough to jump on here and make a video for you guys to share with you. And if I get validation, I'll come back and leave it in the comments, or make another video about that. Me getting kicked out of this cute boy's condo because I'm talking to his dead mom in spirit, right? So you guys, it is a two-way street. Some other dead people will communicate with a different person differently, because they know how that person operates and receives. Now, under the generic blanket, dead people communicate with frequency. It comes at you. You receive it. This is the blanket statement. You receive it through one of your energetic receptors, and then it's up to you to translate it, whether you're seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing, smelling, right? Into English language or whatever language you're speaking, so that the person that you're delivering it to, right? Or the ornament that you're going to buy at the freaking Target store or wherever she says to go, will be able to understand and it'll be able to be validated. It'll be able to be concrete in this on this plane of existence. So I hope you guys love this video. I love to pop on here after I have spiritual experiences and share them with you. You guys know my Awaken program is the shizzle. That's the one you want to take so that you could develop all your energetic receptors. Get that validation so you start learning how you operate, and so how spirit knows how to communicate with you, right? Because in the beginning, and let me continue a little bit. In the beginning for me, it wasn't like that. It was more like she would show me a color, like yellow would be associated with her, because I feel like She also maybe had some sort of something to go with the lungs. And so yellow to me was like something to do with lungs, right? Or yellow to me was cancer. So I didn't just know, or they didn't just show me. Now it's like it's like instantly, like I see her body, I feel the way she's holding herself. I could become her. I could become her, drop into her energy, become her, feel exactly how she thinks, how she feels, how she operates, her personality, what she might want to purchase for her son. And then they just show me the cat, and I see the cat, exactly how the cat works, and then she just keeps going with all the information. And this is what's cool too, is when you are giving information to an alive person and you are in tune, like such as what I'm talking about, then you could just go bam, 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 and it's not as awkward, right? Because some of you guys out there, I don't know if any of you guys that are watching are already readers. Some of you guys that are out there that are readers get really nervous. This will probably be another video. Like their belly gets really nervous and tight, and then they cut off that information because they're questioning what they're receiving from spirit. They're like, oh my God, does she really look like that? Should I really say that? Well, when we get to this point, we're like, no, I don't care. I don't care what this living person says. I'm going to tell you exactly what's coming through for me, and it's going to be validated, right? Because I already know what I know, and spirit's already coming through like bam, 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 bam. So sending you guys all love. Check out the Awaken program. The link is in the comments here, or go to my website, brandoline.com, and check that out. Or definitely follow me here on YouTube, Brandoline Johnson, or in Instagram, I am Brandoline. Talk to you soon.